Hey guys, Joanne here with Newegg TV. I'm here to do an overview on this ZALMAN Z9 mid-tower computer case. This case is made of steel with some plastic and some mesh in the front for ventilation, as well as this nice Z shape for ZALMAN. And it measures about 8 inches wide, 18 inches tall, and 18.5 inches deep. Up at the top here we have your digital internal temperature display and your fan speed controller for up to 2 fans, 2 USB 3.0 ports, 2 USB 2, your microphone and headphone jacks. We have a hard drive indicator light here and your reset button. And below that we have your 3 5.25 inch drive bays, a 3.5 inch drive bay with an included adapter. There are also mounting points for a 2.5 inch as well. And below that a pre-installed 120mm blue LED fan. I already popped off the front cover and you just have to grip the bottom here and pull. Inside is a look at your pre-installed 120mm LED fan. It does come with a removable dust filter. Nice. So here it is. There are also mounting points for a 140mm fan. On this side we have a large window so you can see into your internal components. And on the back we have a pre-installed 120mm fan, a knockout for your input-output shield for your motherboard, a couple grommets to thread your cables through, as well as your water cooling tubes, some ventilation holes, 7 expansion slots, and a bottom power supply mount. At the top of the case we have your power button and a recessed area here for placing whatever your heart desires. And over here we have a pre-installed 120mm blue LED fan under this mesh grill here. And there are mounting points for 2 120s or 2 140mm fans. On the bottom, we do have some raised rubberized feet to reduce vibration as well as to increase airflow. And you are able to remove this mesh grill here for where your power supply sits. And there is another removable dust filter. Ta-da! And mounting points for a 120 or a 140mm fan. I've removed these screws for the right side panel, so let's take a look. We have a cutout for your aftermarket heatsink here, a mounting point for a 2.5 inch drive on the back of your motherboard tray, as well as some ventilation holes here, and some holes as well as a generous area here on the bottom to route your cables, and a lot of tie-down points all over your motherboard tray for organizing all those cables. And here is a look at your 3-pin connector for your front fan. And here is the Molex plug that powers the temperature display, and the Molex plug as well as the 2 headers for the fan speed control. Here's a look at the interior of the case. As you can see, it is fully painted black, and they have included some motherboard standoffs on there for you. This case is compatible with micro ATX and ATX motherboards. Here is a look at your rear exhaust fan with its Molex plug with pass-through, and the top LED fan with its 3-pin connector. Now if I just tilt this down, you'll see these rubber pads here. It's to reduce vibration for where your power supply sits. For your power supply. And here is a look at the front panel connectors. So let me just untwist this real quick. We have your 2 USB 3.0 pass-through cables. And what is this? Yeah, your USB 2.0 connector, audio connector, and this is your temperature probe. And these are your power reset and LED connectors. Over here we have your 5.25 inch drive bays. If I just turn this back a little, here is your adapter that's included. And below that we have your 5 3.5 inch drive mounts. And the max graphics card length is 11.4 inches. These are the accessories included in the box. We have your user's manual, your supplemental CPU extension cable, and a couple PCI slot covers. This one has a couple holes in it so you can thread your cables through. And some bags of your mounting screws, motherboard standoffs, as well as some rubber padding to reduce vibration, and cable ties. Here's a demo of the case LEDs. We have your front fan, and the fan speed controller controls the speed as well as the LED brightness. Now for a look at the top fan. Oh, and one more thing. Here's a look at the internal temperature display. That wraps up our overview on this ZALMAN Z9 mid-tower computer case. I'm Joanne, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to our Newegg YouTube channel. Thanks for watching Newegg TV, and we'll see you next time.